Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful gods and goddesses. That's you, and you, Aquarius. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, but then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. Also, I hope you had a great weekend. Yes. Thank you for all the kind words, the text messages, and emails you guys have been sending me. It's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, we're going to get right into your reading, Aquarius. Let's get right into your reading. We have a waning gibbous moon right now. That almost looks like it's it looks like it gives the appearance that the moon is shrinking, but we know that the moon is not shrinking, right? We also have 4 planets that's retrograde. One of those planets being your planet, one of your ruling planets, which is Saturn, right? So we're going to get right into your reading, Aquarius. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading from our wonderful Aquarius, gods and goddesses, water bearers, in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have from our wonderful, amazing, open-minded humanitarians who are also very creative, free-spirited, intellectual, very powerful, friendly, which is your most likable trait, your friendliness, unique, yes, independent, original, and progressive water bearers. What information do we have from our wonderful Aquarians? Yes, what information do we have from our wonderful Aquarius? That would be you, and you. Thank you for watching, Aquarius. Yes. Thank you. And thank you so much for all your feedback. You guys have no idea. I love to read the comments. I love to hear feedback. This is nice. Okay, very, very, very nice. Okay, you know what? This keeps coming out consistently in your cards. I love it, Aquarius. I love it, love it, love it. This is nice. Okay, here we have the 4 of Wands. Yes, 4 of Wands. Yes, I see you all celebrating. Yeah, outside of your home. Yes, we have the Sun card. Very, very nice, which is Leo's card, which is another fixed sign. We have the Judgment card. Yes, you have ascended higher. You're seeing things of a different frequency. We have the World card, which is attached to Saturn, one of your ruling planets. Yes. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We have the Chariot card. Yes. Love is in the air. And then we have the Justice card. Yes. Okay, so listen, y'all got a lot of major things happening in your lives right now, Aquarius. A lot of things. Not only are we in the age of Aquarius, right? When we look at these cards, we're in the age of Aquarius, which everybody knows that right by now. But you got to ask yourself, okay, so justice is in your favor. So some of you all may have gone through a divorce or some kind of court thing or whatever with an ex or whatever, but justice is in your favor. So no need to worry there. But guess what? This is also encouraging you because this is also an air sign. This is Libra, but Libra's ruling planet is a divine feminine sign, even though Libra is a divine masculine by default. This is also encouraging you to balance out your own energies. Get more creative. Like, fall back in love with some of the things that you've always loved to do. What is it that you love to do, Aquarius? Do you like to write poetry? Do you like to write music? Do you like to sing? Like, what is it that you love to do that you want to get back into? Go do it. This is what this is encouraging you to do, is like not even worry about anything else. That's something that you can release. That's what the waning moon is all about. The waning moon is really pointing towards what's falling away, like, because life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need some downtime. Sometimes we just need to let go. So this is letting you know it is safe to move on. Justice is in your favor. Maybe you had some kind of court dealings or whatever in the past. Justice is in your favor, right? You can go back to being who you are, which has always been a sweetheart, right? The Chariot card is attached to the sign Cancer, right? So some of you all may have Cancer in your chart. Nice. You know, if you have Cancer in your chart, because Cancers, at their highest frequency are sweethearts. They're empaths. They love to give their best. They don't hold back their emotions. They're very charming. They're tenacious, highly imaginative. They're loyal, persuasive, emotional, and sympathetic. But see, when this is out of balance, when justice was out of balance for whatever reason, if you have Cancer in your chart, it would have caused you to become moody or negative or clingy or unpredictable or even suspicious of things. But guess what? Everything is balanced out. You have always been a sweetheart, Aquarius, a very intelligent one at that, the smartest sign in the Zodiac, should I remind you. But also we have Saturn that is retrograde right now. Saturn, again, being one of your ruling planets, just like Uranus is one of your ruling planets. Saturn is the planet of ambition, This is where you're going to really, really go after all the things you said you wanted to go after. You want to consider your long-term goals and responsibilities. You want to, maybe you've been going after a singing career, or maybe you thought about learning how to play a new instrument at one point. Maybe you've been thinking about whatever it is you've been thinking about doing. I'm talking about whatever makes your heart sing, Aquarius, go for it. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and that's something that's passionate. Maybe you read cards. That is passionate. But again, at your highest frequency, you realize, hey, I don't need to say anything bad about anybody. I don't need to plot and plan. I don't need to be sarcastic. I don't need to do any of those things that would be low vibrational energy. Let other people's karma take care of itself, right? So you're just in a really, really good place. Why? Because you have chosen to ascend. Not only that, Pluto is retrograde right now, so you are still doing some decluttering. I love the fact when planets go retrograde, what it actually means, because planets don't move backwards and they don't move slower. It gives the illusion, it's giving us some time to do some things, to put some things in place. Then we have Jupiter that's retrograde. Jupiter is the planet of ethics. It rules philosophy, luck, and good fortune. This is where you're going to evaluate some unfinished business. I met Aquarius. I met a subscriber yesterday. Was it yesterday? I want to say it was, yeah, I think I wasn't say it was yesterday. I met the subscriber over the weekend, this subscriber was actually, I met the subscriber in New York, and where I live in New York, but I met the subscriber. We had a really, really good conversation, and I love meeting my subscribers and supporters. I absolutely love meeting you all, especially when I'm out and about. And the conversation just came up about YouTube. Boom, we're talking about it. And this person was talking about they wanted to start a YouTube channel. I was like, you absolutely should do it. Absolutely. I strongly encourage anybody to go after whatever it is. You also got to understand too, when you are doing what you love to do, there's going to be some criticism. There's going to be some, and sometimes it's criticism and it's not always constructive. Sometimes it is just downright rude. Sometimes people, you can be the nicest person on the planet. It doesn't matter. Some people call themselves keeping it real, but the reality is that's their reality, maybe not yours, because maybe your delivery would have been very, very different. But this is really encouraging you to do what you have said you always wanted to do. I'll give you an example of people just being just downright cruel. And you got to wonder, what is going on in their lives that they could not have said things a different way, right? So whenever we watch things like award shows or whatever, or celebrities or whatever, and people make some of the crudest comments like, oh, I would never have worn that dress, or that person's hair looks horrible, or I hate the way they sing live, or I hate the way they do this. And I'm like, what would cause a person to do all of that? You really could have kept that to yourself, because trust and believe. Trust and believe. By the time you get to a certain level, you have already been through all the harshness, right? By the time you get to a certain level, you have already been through the harshness. And if that person decided that they wanted to come back and say something to you, which is 9 times out of 10 why people make negative comments, I call them bottom feeders, make negative comments, is they want their little 15 minutes of fame. They do. They want their 15 minutes of fame, but you don't give it to them. You just let them just keep on bottom feeding. But again, I see so many wonderful things for you all happening. Like I said, go outside, Aquarius, put your feet in the grass, go for a nature walk, stretch your arms out to the sun, remove any stale energy from your spirit. Just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. Pluto is also retrograde. Like I said, Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, right? I love this because we're constantly dying to self and constantly being reborn, whether even people even realize it or not. But you might feel it more when Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is, like I said, it rules big events in our lives. And so this is where you can continue decluttering. Right now, you should still be in the decluttering stage. If there's any doubt or fear in you whatsoever, get rid of it, Aquarius. Just take it, remove it out. If you, like I said, if you decide you want to start a YouTube channel and you've been nervous about it, please, please, please go start your YouTube channel, start your Instagram page, monetize it, do what you need to do. If you want to start a new job or learn how to play an instrument, maybe you put down an instrument and you were a little nervous about it, or maybe you wanted to take singing lessons and you were a little nervous about it. Maybe you wanted to join a choir, whatever it, when I say whatever it is you want to do, this is your time, Aquarius. Go for whatever makes you happy and declutter all that other stuff. When I say declutter, get rid of the self-doubt, get rid of the being addicted to, fear, because fear, you can be addicted to fear. Get rid of all of that. This is perfect declutter time. Then we have Neptune, which is retrograde. Neptune is the planet of dreams. Neptune actually rules imaginations and creativity. So this is where you want to concentrate on being creative. You want to trust your intuition. You want to trust your intuition. You want to meditate. Like I said, some of you all are moving into a new house and you should be shouting, stomping, and cheering, because when I look at this and I see all the wonderful things that's happening for you, Aquarius, and I see justice in your favor and all, when I talk about moral justice, court justice, justice period is in your favor, Aquarius. This is go time for you. Some of you all should be as excited for yourselves as I am for you. Yes. So this is nice. This is really, really nice. This Saturn right here, like I said, is attached to Aquarius as well as Capricorn, because it's Saturn, which is Aquarius and Capricorn's ruling planet. You want to focus on working very, very hard. You want to continue being a team player, wherever you are. Like I said, you want to focus on, your ambitions, being a great manager of people, money, and time, being very responsible, being very loyal first and foremost to yourself. It's just so many wonderful things. When I look at this, like I said, there's a lot going on in your favor in the universe, Aquarius. It's not even funny. Oh, look at this. Look, okay, Aquarius. I feel like I'm busting at the seams telling you guys this news. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. When I tell you that some of you all are going to feel like you have literally hit the lottery, get ready, get ready, get ready, Aquarius. It's about keeping a mindset. This is what I'm saying. You got to get rid of fear. You got to get rid of doubt, because you all are fixed signs. And I don't want you to be fixated on fear and doubt and disbelief and that kind of stuff. Get from around low vibrating energy that will cause you to be contaminated, that'll cause you to lash out and talk negatively about somebody or keep it real, right? That may be your reality, but there are ways of saying things. And remember, if you're even putting comments on people's channels or you're saying things, that stuff is out there publicly. It's more of a reflection on you than it is on them. So keeping it real means your reality, not necessarily somebody else's, right? You want to keep that vibration, that frequency so high that these things are released to you immediately. Right? Immediately, right? So again, it's going to feel like some of you all have literally jumped out of a treasure chest, because again, you're keeping your vibrations high, your mood is right, you have internal peace, internal harmony, right? So some of you all will be in a relationship, in a very harmonious relationship. Why? Because you've done the work, you've done the decluttering, you've removed certain family members who were low vibrating, who cause all kinds of conflicts, who've been causing conflict in your life your entire life, right? So this right here is you loving yourself deeper and harder. This is really first and foremost about self-love. This Lover's card is Gemini, right? Gemini's ruling planet is no longer retrograde, so there's no static in who's being released. A lot of y'all are going to meet your person very, very soon. If you're not currently in a relationship, you're going to meet your person very, very soon. So things are popping off and they're happening very, very quickly for you, Aquarius. Very quickly, very quick progression. So you're going to meet somebody who could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. It may not be their sun sign, so it could be somewhere in their chart, right? But nevertheless, I'm going to tell you some of the attributes that they come in with. I'm serious, because it'll feel like, because your energy is so balanced out. Here's the thing. When your energy was out of balance, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio seem like they would be a perfect person for you, right? Because you're divine masculine, and people say opposites attract, right? We're not talking about batteries. Listen, you're a spirit having a human experience. You're a God having a human experience. But so they would seem like they were the perfect person, right? But there's nothing like another balanced out energy that comes across your path who has also been through some things. They're not trying to trauma bond. They're not for that mess, right? This person is hit some of the characteristics of this person coming across your path, and I'm talking to people who are interested in meeting their person. They're going to be empathetic, very artistic, emotional, but in a good way, selfless. They're also natural healers. They're sweethearts, empathetic. Like I said, they're definitely an empath, right? They give their absolute best. They don't hold back their emotions. They're very charming. They're focused. They're brave, loyal, faithful, ambitious. They're resourceful, very passionate. You're going to feel like, man, I met my best friend. Yes, sympathetic. They are persuasive, very loyal, highly imaginative, tenacious, compassionate, intuitive, gentle, wise, and in some cases they may even be musical. Either they could be an artist themselves, or they could just love art, right? Love music. But this person is going to be feeling like, whoa, where have you been, right? But again, there's so many things that's being released to you. Like I said, this right here is going to make perfect sense to you, right? So when we look at the Ten of Swords is really about a person who has been, on some decks, the person has been stabbed in the back or the side, like 10 swords are stabbed in the side. But right there, this is going to make perfect sense to you why you had to disconnect from certain people. A lot of people, as a matter of fact, a lot of you all have to disconnect from family members, friends. It's going to make perfect sense to you why you had to walk this journey alone, because of what's being released to you. What's being released, like I said, is a house, somebody refinancing their house, buying a new dream home or something. The right person is coming into your space on your same frequency. Everything that you wanted is being released to you, Aquarius. But it's going to make sense to you why you had to leave those people behind, because there's no way they would have been able to handle all the blessings that are being released to you. A new love, a new home, a new this, a new that, bank account looking nice, everything, marriage, possibly, the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang. And again, this person for you will fully understand. They're not judging you as an Aquarius at all. They're not listening to what people have said about Aquarius, like Aquarians are, emotionless and aloof and all this other stuff. This person is going to be, you're going to be just what they needed. That's what it's going to feel like. And they're going to be just what you felt like you've always needed. This is not going to be a relationship where you're going to feel like, okay, I got to tell this person what to do. I almost feel like I need to give them the cheat sheet so they can be the person for me. Absolutely not. But when I tell you the other things are being released to you, get ready, Aquarius, get ready, get ready, get ready. I mean, when I tell you that everything is in your favor right now, you need to be jumping, cheering, and shouting. Like I said, happy Monday to you, Aquarius. You have done the energetic work. You've been doing your meditation, your yoga. You have been releasing emotional baggage. And you have been doing your decluttering. So when I tell you that it is safe to let go of the past and move on, it is really safe to let go of the past and move on. If it's been love that you've been looking for outside of yourself, guess what? It's coming. Actually, it's already here. That person is looking for you. You can meet them anywhere, in the grocery store, whatever. You can meet them at a bakery buying a sweet treat. You can meet them at Dunkin' Donuts. You can meet the person anywhere, right? So again, stay in that high frequency. Like when I tell you, get from around people that's going to cause you to vibrate low. Any friction in your spirit when it comes to connecting with another person, they got to go. They really got to go, because the universe is trying to release so many things to you, Aquarius. I'm so excited for you till it's not even funny. You got some major things going on here. And like I said, we got these 4 planets that's retrograde right now. We got Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto that's retrograde right now. And everything is falling in alignment the way that it should for you. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Congratulations, just congratulations. And these things are happening fast. Look, quick progression right here, the 8 of Wands. I'm happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Bye.